tell me about your decision to try Radiesse. How did you hear about it?
Well, I heard about it. Actually, I heard about it from my son-in-law, and I had told him that I had made an appointment to go get something done to improve my face. And he says, well, are you going to get the Radiesse product? And I said, well, I don't know about that product. And he says, well, he says, you should look into that product because somebody that he had worked with, or he heard somebody say it, that it was very good and so on. And I said, okay. So when I went in, I saw the brochures and so on, and I asked the doctor about that, and he says, well, of course, he says, this would work really well for you. And so I had him do the procedure, which was just great.
So tell me about the procedure itself. Tell me about your experience.
It was so easy because he took a little, I guess it's a syringe, with a material, the filler material that Radiesse is made from, and injected it in under my skin, and then he took his hand and molded it the way he wanted it to be, and that was it.
And this is a doctor you've gone to before, right?
Yes, I went. He's a dermatologist, and I had gone to him to have a mole looked at and that sort of thing.
And is he somebody that tries lots of things, or is he a fairly conservative guy? Or
he's very conservative, and one thing that I like about him is because he likes the natural look. And I did not want some kind of a fake look or a stretched look or anything that didn't look normal. And he said that this product was designed so you would look normal. At my age, at 65, I was not interested in trying to make the big step of looking like 25. That would not be terribly workable.
And so what do you think of the results?
Well, I'm very happy with the results. I feel like that I look better. I saw improvement in what he did, and I'm just very happy with it.
Has anybody said anything to you?
Well, the reaction that I've been getting is that I look different, and they keep staring at me, and they said, well, did you lose some weight? And I said, well, I lost a little weight.
Would you recommend it to a friend?
Oh, I already have.
Really?
Yes.
And did that friend go and try it?
They're talking about doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you sum up your experience with Radiesse?
Well, I just feel like that it has improved my looks. I feel like that I look a little bit younger after having it done.
Do you have anything on the horizon that you're looking forward to? Any kind of events or anything that you could get to debut the new you?
Well, I'm going on a trip to Russia in June.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And
so we'll see what they think, won't we?
I guess we will. Thank you so much for your time.
Sure.
So tell me, how long ago was it that you had your procedure?
I had the procedure, I think it was about 4 months ago.
Okay. And how is it that you decided to try this?
It's one of those where I looked in the mirror and I was just looking older. And I don't feel old inside. I feel young inside, and I want to look like I feel inside. And when I looked in the mirror, I just felt like there was the lines right here on the side of my face. They were kind of sunken in. And I had talked with the dermatologist, and he made a suggestion that I put a filler in there to plump it up so they didn't show as much.
How did you choose Radiesse?
I talked to the dermatologist about the different options, and I liked the idea of Radiesse because of the longevity of it. I liked that it was going to last longer than some of the other products, and I liked that there was no downtime. So that pretty much made up my decision.
Did you have a long conversation with your physician beforehand? I mean, what was...
I had a consultation before the appointment where I actually got the procedure done. And yeah, I had a nice conversation with him. I had a lot of questions to ask, and he had a lot of answers. We talked about different options, and Radiesse seemed the best for me.
What kind of preparation did you have to do?
I didn't do anything. It was so easy. I walked in there, and he did give me a block, a dental block he called it, but I didn't even feel it. He used these really thin needles, and within 10 minutes after that, he started the procedure, and I was out of there about 15 minutes later. It was amazing.
Did you see the results?
Yeah, you could see him right away. And then he told me that this product, after a few months, you'd start to notice better and better results as time went on, and I noticed that also.
So what do you notice when you say better results? I mean, what do you...
I just don't notice those deep lines in there that made my face look almost skeletonized, and it just looks smoother to me.
Has anyone commented? Anyone noticed?
Well, it's funny because I went to lunch with a girlfriend after that I hadn't seen in probably a year. And the first thing she said is she looked at me and she said, "How is it that you look younger after I haven't seen you in a year?" And she said, "What did you do?" And there was other people at the table, so I just kind of got this little grin on my face and didn't say a word, but I felt good about that.
So if you were to sum up your experience with Radius, what would you say?
If I summed up my experience, I'd say it was smooth, it was easy, it was comfortable, I was confident and happy with the results.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Your story starts right here. Ask your physician about Radius. Remember to ask all of those important questions. Will it work for you? What will it feel like? Do I need a follow-up appointment? No matter what your treatment decision, remember that you deserve to feel confident, look younger, and radiate beauty from within. Give yourself an emotional lift and start your own Radius story.